Hello, this is Ray Edwards from LearnCopy.com, and in this quick video, I would like to look at the aspect of writing and as applied to copywriting. And this is something that I go through in my editing process, and it is a matter of making a smooth transition from sentence to sentence and from paragraph to paragraph. Now, this should be applied to any kind of writing, but particularly copywriting, because you want to be as clear as possible. Of course, the four pillars of any good writing are, of course, clarity. Clarity, you want to be as clear as possible. Concise, you want to make sure every word is carrying its weight. You do not want to just be verbose and use a lot of words when it can be said more precisely. And also, you want your sentences to flow. And finally, I would say, you want your writing to be as vivid as possible, as colorful and vivid, as possible. But I would like to concentrate basically here in this quick video on flow. Now there are different techniques you can use to make sure that your writing flow. When I say flow, I simply means how smoothly your writing moves within each sentence, from one sentence to another, and also how it flows also from one paragraph to the other. So every sentence I write should be logically connected to the sentence that is before, and for every paragraph that I write should be logically connected to the paragraph that came before. And as I said, this is one of the very last thing I do when I am doing any kind of editing for my work. And what I'm going to do here in this video is look at how I have applied these principles to, this is my sales letter for my business, advertising my copywriting business. And I'm just going to go through it quickly, just highlighting the ways in which I try to make sure that each paragraph is connected logically one with the other. Each sentence is connected logically with the other. And one of the most significant tools in making sure that each paragraph is logically connected is what I refer to as connector words, or is commonly referred to as transitions, transitional words. And they can really make a big difference in your sales letter and make it a lot easier for the person to read. Now, of course, the first idea that we have comes from any kind of writing is the idea of a topic sentence. Now, the idea of a topic sentence is that it should give you an idea of what the rest of the paragraph is about. Now, a topic sentence doesn't mean that it has to be the first sentence in the paragraph. It is normally written as the first sentence in the paragraph, but it doesn't have to be the first sentence in the paragraph. Sometimes the topic sentence can be the very last sentence in the paragraph. The whole idea is that the topic sentence carries the actual weight of the paragraph. Now, these are not, what I refer to as a paragraph per se, because they are one sentence, and they are broken up because they're at the beginning of the letter, and I want to make the letter appear very easy to read. So that is why, I have just one sentence paragraphs. So this wouldn't really apply. This wouldn't really apply in this case. But let's move along. Let's move along further in the letter. If you're ready for an online presence, I'd like to tell you how to make your business better, how to ramp up your profits regardless of results you're writing. If you're about to launch an online business, and so I'm targeting the people in these first three paragraphs who I intend to sell on using my services. Now, as I said here, I don't really want to concentrate on topic sentences, but what I want to concentrate on are the transitional words that connect one paragraph to the other and makes it easier for the person to understand, because what a transitional word do, or what a connector word, what a transitional word does, or what a connector word does, is that it prepares the reader for what is going to come next. Okay, so for example, the word "or" tells you that an alternative is coming up next. The word "but" is telling you that the opposite is coming up next, and so forth. In fact, shows that an explanation is coming up next. So it prepares the person for what is coming up next, and it also provides a connection to the paragraph that is before. Okay, so by trying to write. So let's see. My first transitional word here is or. Okay, or could be a transitional word, and, but, all of these are different transitional words. So it says, or perhaps you think because no one. So I'm giving you a chance, I'm giving you an alternative to what I just said a while ago. Except, in which case you don't have to name a service. But simply because you know your business best doesn't mean that you are best qualified to write it. So this tells you I'm going to talk about an opposite. I'm going to say something that is anti what I mentioned before. And then here, think about it. Means that I'm telling you something that you need to think about. In fact, here's another transitional word, mean I'm giving an explanation of what I've said before, or I'm going to expand on what I've said before. My clients are often amazed how able to see it and so forth. Continue reading is just a way to prompt the reader to continue reading. Okay, and I have here and sometimes a change and so forth, grab the user attention and so forth. Okay, let's move on a little further to see where I make good use of these transitional words. Now, most people will think about this for a while. That's where the best price comes in and so forth. In short means that I'm summarizing the 3 steps that went before. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you an opposite. Okay, here. Again, here I say again, think of it. Again here, but. Okay, so as you go all the way through the letter, just reading the beginning of my paragraphs. Every time I'm trying to use a transitional word. But is another transitional word. There's places, try this and so forth. Why is a transitional and so forth. Goes on. Let's go through and look at some. All modesty aside is transitional phrase. And, but, okay, you see that. One favorite of mine is transitional words is what's more. Again, we have and, so. The bottom line is one marking again here and. Okay, so all of these words in transitional words, I'm making sure that I'm connecting one paragraph to the other, and this is one of the final stages that I'll go through when I'm writing any sales letter, is that I will go through and make sure that each of my transitional words, mostly at the beginning of the paragraph, would connect, what came before. Just recently, another client, in short, of course, but, okay, all of these are transitional words, and they cover transitional words, and they make sure they are connecting each sentence one with the other. So there are many ways in which you can, many places you can, get transitional words. If you can get the book Words That Sell by Richard Byron on page 11, he has transitional words that he refers to as snappy transitions. Some of them are best of all, fortunately, here's why, all this and more, and that's not all, and there's more. If you prefer, simply stated, in short, in brief, that's why, the results. No wonder, sounds fantastic, fair enough. The truth is, what's more, now for the surprise. There you have it. Okay, all of these are transitional words, and it goes a long way. All of these go a long way into making sure that your copy reads, as smoothly as possible. Okay, a small change. These are small changes that you can make to your copy that can make a big difference. By reading over your copy, and make sure that each paragraph is connected one to the other. Make sure each sentence is logically connected one to the other. So make sure that that your copy reads as smoothly as possible. And that's it for now. Again, this is Ray Edwards from LearnCopy.com, and I hope that you've gained some